Bow. Morning. Good morning, everybody. All right, let's get started. All right, what is today's prompt? Let's try to bring it up. All right, with a Friends OC and Space AU. Okay.
Southwest is going big for San Diego. Yep, we're bringing you more destinations than ever before, and even more nonstop flights, all from your brand new terminal. Dream of new destinations with Southwest.
Without the ones like you working tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. No matter your industry, Grainger's here for you with professional-grade supplies. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hi, Shade. What's up? Yes, I am a CP Creamy. How you doing? So today I'm doing all right. Today I'll be doing I'm going to be doing I'm doing OC Tober, and I've been neglecting it for a while. So today I'll be doing 2 prompts, and then I'll get back on schedule by tomorrow. So that means I'm pulling out some OCs that I don't necessarily use publicly. Sometimes I made them just for a challenge. Sometimes I made them because it would be funny. It's just replying some things. So now I'm just trying to copy this yoga pose real quick. Amazing how an artist can start with a chicken scratch and turn it into art. Even it can't even draw a stick figure. Your witchcraft to me. Witch magic. You make amazing art. She's a witch. Thanks. Whee! Yeah, my chicken scratch is apparently especially scratchy. No offense, of course, you're very talented. Sorry if my joke came across wrong. No, it didn't come across wrong. I'm just like, I'm in my head going like, oh god, this music is funny, and I'm trying to also entertain, but I'm also trying to draw. In addition to that, I have to find out how this action line works. Which means the thing is here. When I play visual novels, I love playing visual novels. I think right now my go-to one is Slay the Princess, but I haven't really played much games, period. I know, for free. I actually did have the option to do which Tober this year, but I was like, this OC Tober might be nicer, but now I'm kind of regretting it.
Dude, did you order the new iPhone 17 Pro? Got it from Verizon, the best 5G network in America.
There we go. It's too early. It's early. Creamy is up too early. It's purple. What happened? What came in? What's that sound? That's a new sound. What is... Aw, thank you! Thank you for the donation, Shade! Yay! Thank you!
I'm in your walls. Ha ha ha.
We got a coffee!
A coffee?
A coffee! Thank you, Shade!
What kind of coffee?
Black coffee.
You.
What do you mean? Black coffee is delicious.
No.
Yes.
Never.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Gross and bitter. How are you doing today, Crimson?
I'm doing okay. We got a coffee, a donation in coffee, and it was very nice.
Nice.
Thank you, Shade. Yay!
By the way, I'm inviting my friends over for a party in your walls. Don't worry about it.
Let's hear the hey. Always next year for witches. We all do love some witches. At least I do. Well, I'm off to record it lines. Aw, you have fun, okay? Have fun recording your lines. She's so based, by the way. Black coffee or minimal creamer. That's the thing, though, right? With me, I'm either all creamer or no creamer at all.
I'm not a coffee person.
I like coffee.
I only drink 3 drinks. Either Fruit Punch G0, milk, and water.
Aw, little baby.
I'm not a baby.
Little baby.
Also apple juice.
You're not helping your case.
And lemon.
Yeah, again, you're not helping your
Soda's
case.
for nerds.
I'm not saying soda. I'm just saying the fact that you don't have tea or coffee in that at all.
It's too bitter.
They're not. That's what the creamer and sugar is for.
The fact that I have to add to it, though, is just work.
Not really. It takes like 2 more seconds. And even then, you could go to any like coffee place and go like, hey, can you add like 1 more bit of creamer or 1 more bit of sugar?
I'll do it sometime.
When we will meet up, I will give you some decent coffee with like some creamer and sugar.
Okay.
One day.
One day more.
One day more.
Finish Nagatoro. It feels like he just needs 1 more season, and it'll be a good wrap up.
That's fair. I think it is supposed to be 1 more season, isn't it?
I don't know if there's gonna be season 3 or not, but the first 2 seasons covered the first 2/3 of the manga.
Yeah.
So if they had a final season, well, if they had a 3rd season, it would definitely be the final one. As it
Again, I feel like Nagatoro is so hard to sell.
It kind of is.
Like,
Again,
it's-
because it
yeah.
was coming off really, really strong at the beginning.
Yeah,
was
it
kind of hard
does.
for people to get into the whole. Came off a bit strong.
Yeah, and like I know that the bully trope, right? It's the bully trope, where like your friend, or your girlfriend, or your boyfriend that was your bully, and now is not, and now you're in a relationship. That's a hard sell for some people. So today is another is OC Tober, and today is drawing your OC with your friend's OC. Technically, I already did that with the day 5 one when I did that animation, but I thought, you know, why don't I bring up my other friend, Fenny Snack, and because she also has a series that we're trying to get off.
Okay, I'm ready.
And I'm gonna be using my Shiera Haina.
Ah. Huh. Sorry, I got scared for a second.
You got scared by your own sneezes?
No. Apparently, the Nagatoro creator is going to be starting a new series in this year. No idea when.
Oh, that's
There
cool.
is a good chance that we could get a season 3. No confirmation, but it's got a good chance. It did. The first season was okay, but apparently the second season was a lot more popular. So it's got a good chance because it took like about 2 years in between the seasons. One in 2020, I'd say either 2021, 2020, and the other was in 2023. So either this year, like the next 2 months, or next year, it could happen. It would make sense.
Do do. Do
You do.
do 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 do. Bow bow bow.
Ugh.
How you
Criticism.
doing? How you doing?
Talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm just chilling out, and then I gotta go to work later.
Boo. Work.
I'm hoping that they'll say that I get to leave early because they have me from 2:30 to 8. Which really the only reason they have me there is to give a little help to the closer, who recently she has been very clear that she doesn't want my help. And
So
help this old jerkwad who can't do stuff. So either they'll say, hey, there's nothing to do, you can go home, and I really hope that that's the case. Because I want to grab some food. And then... So, I think after Sonic Adventure 2, because Lord knows that game is going to go by much quicker than BioShock.
oh yeah.
I'm surprised I'm much better at Sonic than I am at longevity games like BioShock. I think I might overrule the whole wheel system we did last time.
Okay.
Specifically because I have been really getting back into a scene from a game I played on my Xbox,
Okay.
which is the Somnian Files, made by the same company who did Danganronpa.
Okay. I need to finish
And it
Danganronpa.
We do, but it is so good, and I know you will love it, because there was not a moment where I didn't. And it has the cheesiest ending to the point where it's not even cheesy anymore. It's just amazing.
Multivitamins are formulated to support women's overall health, so you never miss a beat.
So yeah. And I'm thinking we might skip the documentary thing.
Oh, okay.
Because we've been putting off YouTube for so long, for a while, that if we keep putting it off, it just feels.
Right. No, I get you.
And I don't have anyone on my Patreon, so I don't really feel the need to put a Patreon exclusive thing there.
That's fair.
Plus, I already did test that out by putting an improv training skit I did with Mason and like 2 other people in a call before we did the Arkham dub.
Right.
And I recorded because, hey, why the hell not? This might be useful in the future. And then YouTube wouldn't let me put it on. So I just did it on Patreon. And nothing happens. So
Okay.
it was a test, and it told me who looks at the thing and who doesn't. I'm gonna share the exclusive thingamabob in the general. How does this say? How do I share? I also just never know how this ding dang thing works.
Ding dang dong.
Ding dang dong.
Ding dang dong dong.
But if you're ever interested, check out Jeopardy.
Are you gay?
No, it's called Jeopardy.
So you are gay.
No, it's just the title of the video. Leave me alone.
Gay. I'm trying to find the reference that I need. Where are you? It's getting closer. Found you.
Found it.
I found a thingy. Alright, now I can look at your thing. Jeopardy.
It's not that good rewatching it.
Uh-huh.
Because, again, it was like an improv training session.
Right.
But I thought it was okay. Also,
You had
loving
fun. That's all that matters.
That Phil Tomato thing of Marceline, one of the Hex girls, some Pearl, and I don't know what the hell that thing is in the back. Also, I think I see Frankie, the Spitzer. What the fuck's she doing here? That's an old jerkwad like her doing a concert. I think that's how you pronounce it.
What?
Look that up. Miss Finster?
Finster, yeah. Miss Finster?
Okay, that was right. Okay. Because I'm looking at the post you had, like, above the Vixelpox AI thing.
She would be, I feel like she and like one other character would be really good VTuber models.
Oh, now that reminds me. I was debating whether or not I would ask someone to mod to like create a 3D model of my character and mod it into I the Somnium files.
I what?
Just for funny. The Somnium file. The game I mentioned earlier that I would overrule to play after we finish signing up.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a game that has 3D models. And it's not like the same art style as Danganronpa. They're the same company. It's still hilarious, and my teacher voices like one of the main characters.
Is it Steve Bloom?
No, I don't get. His classes aren't in my price range right now. I've both been told by him, and Mike Pollock, and by my current teacher, do not do classes right now. You're in college. Save your goddamn money.
I mean, yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
That's the smart thing to do.
They told me to sidetrack voice acting for now so I can focus on college stuff. And so I'll take their advice on that, because apparently they were surprised I got the roles as I did as young as I am.
That's good.
Yeah. Like when I've told like some voice actors of the equipment I have, they're like, "Oh shit!" Really? So it's good to know that I started like getting everything prepared early, so that when I'm done with college and I can actually get into it, I'll be much more ready.
Right.
But I did say that I did have on my to-do list, find classes either Steve Bloom or someone else. There was Chris Rager, but his classes were like $700.
Oof.
Again, it was a very steep price.
I mean, to be fair, they're all like very successful in their fields, and they're all.
Yeah, like no, his like price was expensive for my case, but otherwise it was very reasonable, considering it was with him, the voice actress for Vidal. What else? There's gotta be a Facebook post somewhere, because I know there was. But for context, Chris Rager's the guy who voices Hercule.
Yeah.
And Mr. Tord.
Yeah.
And, again, a bunch of characters. Okay. But yeah, it was him, Tia Ballard, John Saucy, if I'm reading that correctly, and Patrick Morphy. So an engineer, voice actor, and another voice actor, who were also directors and writers.
It's cool.
I have a feeling that if I do voice acting long enough, I will definitely be able to hit a directorial role, considering I have directed a few things by now.
Again, that's really great. I'm proud of you, and I hope that you do get them.
I know Tia Ballard, but who's John Saucy? Yes, Tia Ballard voices Happy. And, bunch whatever Happy little Uber Gremlin characters there are in the world.
I have Tin Tams.
Oh, John Swayze. Okay. Oh, it's Dodoria. Oh shit! He voices the farmer with a shotgun. Crocodile in One Piece. Okay, now I know this guy. Oh shit. It's All for One. Just cue all like the ominous villain All for One music.
Mm-hmm.
Tio Valor versus Teoduhachi from Psych PK. Now I get it. My brain needed time to grow in. It happens. Let's see Steve Bloom class prices.
Probably a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh. So you know who are in his classes, right?
I know a few.
Are you ready?
What's
That's
up?
all I'm gonna say. Are you ready?
Okay.
These are the kind of guest speakers he has in his classes. Also, his pricing is $25 a month.
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable.
It's way less expensive, I can say. But
Wait, how long
has-
how long are his classes?
good question. Let me pull it up. Whoa. But he has people like Andrea Romano, Tara, Free Summer, Tom Kenny. And these are all guest speakers that will talk to the students. If I had the actual opportunity to meet virtually Tom Kenny. Okay. So I'm looking at his prices. It's $25 a month, $275 a year. That's insane and
that's still
amazing.
pretty good.
I know, that's great. Honestly,
When too
I'll
much work
probably
bogs you
sign
down,
up for these classes. when I'm in a
Asana
better
helps you
price
handle
range.
it. AI makes it easy to hand off routine
that's honestly
tasks
really good.
and stay focused on important work.
Oh shit, is
That's
that the...
how work gets handled.
Oh, you're gonna love
Visit
this.
us at
You
asana.com.
wanna know another one of the guest stars? Faza.
Oh shit!
And fucking what's his name? Oh no, not Faza. It's Dante Bosco.
How the fuck do you get that name wrong?
I'm not good with the. Oh wait, shit. Hold on. He's got Chris Sabat in this. Get that guy on the line. He does have to have some leeway. I know Richard. I talked to him. Well, my mom embarrassed me kind of, as she got him for a cameo call for my birthday when I was younger. Okay, let's see. Once a month. Okay, it starts at evening Pacific, 6:30 Pacific time. What's 6:30 Pacific time?
8:30 specific time?
Hold on.
Are you talking about like here, or are you talking about over there? Where you are? Because it's a 3-hour difference.
So wait, are you PST or EST?
I'm PST. I've told you
Okay,
this.
so it would
I
be-
live in
It would be
California.
9:30 around my time. So the classes are about 2 hours.
Sweetie, I need to hold your hand when I tell you this.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what time it is currently for me?
I know. It is like, hold on, I'm doing the math in my head. It's like 7 something.
It's
7:55.
almost 8. It's almost 8 o'clock. What time is it over there?
I know, it's 10:55. I know. I get it. I know the 3-hour difference. I was just trying to remember what Pacific time was because I don't really focus too much on time zones.
I'm over here.
Anyhow.
I'm over here going like, "Hey, can I meet up with you at this time at this place with the for the recording?" Cool. Hey, why aren't you here? What do you mean? I'm still at work and it's not 6:30 yet. But it's 6:30. Yeah, it is. It's 6:30. Look at my clock.
But anywho, here's a description of Steve Bloom's classes. Once a month, there is a live class with Steve and a special guest.
Mm-hmm.
Held on a Tuesday evening at 6:30 Pacific, and if my math is correct, 9:30 Eastern. So my parents will just have to fucking deal with it. I want to talk with Steve Bloom.
Well, a lot
Every
of
live
these.
class is recorded, and all members have access to them in the archive, which are available to stream on demand.
Mhm.
There are more student questions after the 2-hour class. Steve records a follow-up video to ensure all questions are answered, and that video also gets added to the related class archive page, which is available 24/7 to our active students. Each month has a new class with a new content and a new industry specialist, including award-winning actors, directors, casting agents, demo producers, etc. There's over 200 hours of content, and it's growing each month.
So that tells
That's
me
where
that
this
is like a this is a networking event a little bit.
which is also amazing.
Yeah.
But let's see. Steve and a special industry guest teach various classes on the practical aspects of voiceover, including warm-ups, cooldowns, mic technique, studio etiquette, cold reading, efforts and reactions, vocal care, and other stuff. There are practical exercises through the first 30 classes in our multimedia newsletter. The Voice Monkey Dispatch is exclusive member-only content and homework that includes practical things you can do to better your craft. And then again, it mentions the classes thing again. The full spectrum series of classes that both cover the inner game mental and emotional aspects of the craft, and the outer game practical things you need to learn, you need to know as well. Okay. What's included in the membership? And the membership includes everything. It just doesn't matter if it's monthly or annual. There is no exclusivity.
Okay, that's nice. I guess that's what I also wanted to ask, because again, you're relatively young, and this is a lot of money.
Yeah. I mean, it's honestly, the money is about as typically as much as I pay for my own website.
You have a website?
I have a website.
Since when do you have a website?
I told you this. You just didn't remember. I will share with you my website.
You have never said this on this stream or in private whatsoever that you have a website.
I have a website.
Well, thanks for this information now.
Well, hold on. I'm checking what I have on said website.
Yeah.
Okay. Granted, my demo reels are really outdated, but let's face it, what voice actor doesn't have outdated demo reels? Like I saw like a professional demo reel hasn't been changed for like 5 years. I was like, oh, I feel less guilty. But I'll just DM too because I don't want people in your server knowing my actual name.
That's fair.
But I haven't really updated it in about half a year, but here it is.
I think the standard is like what, you update it every 6 months.
Yeah, so I guess I've updated it plenty. Because there's not really much to add because I really haven't had time to do much voice acting lately.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is like chances where you can during the class where they will help you make a better demo. But I think my demo's okay. You can listen to it on the website when you have time. But
oh yeah, you did show me this. No, I'm saying
this is not, the course is not accredited, and there's no diplomas or certificates. But
yeah.
I already knew that.
Yeah.
They don't do that for voice acting classes.
Yeah, I know.
What about those who? Oh, here's a good question. What about those of us who don't live in the big cities? Can we still get VO work?
Yeah.
It's easy to feel like you're in the wrong place when you look at large budget projects you may see on some movies or on-screen actors. The term of local jobs in a market that are always available, and the one good thing that came out of COVID is that the circumstances of 2020 encouraged and enabled a lot of virtual productions. So that really helps get more voice actors who can't go all the way to LA. But Steve says that there are like 3 places to go for in-person VO work.
Mm-hmm.
LA, New York City, and Dallas. The good thing is I have a family. My aunt lives in Dallas if I ever decide to move over there. And New York City, I refuse. Because that one I will say, Steve Bloom, that is outdated. As the studios from New York City are gone. Because it was mostly just Cartoon Network and they're gone. The fact that one of these is a question just shows how Steve is like, okay. Like, one of the questions is, why do I have to pay to learn voiceover?
Are you real?
You cut out.
I said, are you real?
I know, like, no, that's one of the questions someone asked.
I know,
and
but
has,
it's like
the
what
question posted right on the about page, which is honestly pretty based, Steve. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, like, that's, I feel like a lot of people, there's such a
Like,
point,
these voice actors need other ways to survive other than just voice acting, and that's what they
right?
do through classes. You taught me that through the way that which you use art to pay for your bills.
Yay! I pay my
I'm learning.
bills.
Isn't voiceover super competitive?
Yes.
No shit.
Incredibly so. It's very hard, and some people just I do like, I respect people more when they say that I'm trying to get into this field or I'm trying to get better at this thing, and then I'm like, oh, do you want it to just be for fun, or do you want this to be for a career? And then their immediate thought is, oh, I'm just waiting to be famous.
Fred Tasticlor.
Tatasha.
What's he doing here?
It's Tatasha.
Really?
That's how you pronounce it. It's Tatasha.
The guy who voices the Hulk?
Yes. He also voices several other things, but yes.
Well, yeah. But he's mostly known for being the default Hulk for most things.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a what you learn thing. The business of voiceover, the practical side, the importance of mindset, currently real-world industry info, definitely important, live perspective from the best in the world, and a tech and tech class. That'd be useful. But no, I definitely sign up for Steve Bloom classes. You kidding? But in my case, for voice acting, I'm trying to just buff up the resume for now until and learn as much as I can.
Yeah.
And also see other aspects other than voice acting, such as editing.
Yeah.
With the way the world is today, with all the AI nonsense. Yeah, I did learn this, and this is the one thing I will say against Karina's teachings. You gotta have a backup.
I do agree that you have to have there's like two where when in any creative field, it's hard to like it's hard to say how much contributes to what, right?
Yeah.
So like in art, yeah, the principles are all there, but there's a lot more industry standard stuff that you have to learn. Like, despite the fact that I hate Adobe, I have to learn Adobe crafting from Photoshop, Premiere, audio. I'm trying to learn Illustrator a little bit, and I'm trying to learn
I can help you with Illustrator.
Yeah.
I did learn that in Photoshop a lot in FLC, my last college and in high school.
Yeah.
Right now they're teaching me more about how to use Premiere, which is very similar to my editing software, which is DaVinci.
Yeah, it's not too hard. I did find animating with Premiere harder than just doing it with the Clip
because
Studio
you have to be
Fame.
very specific on frames.
Yeah.
I feel like Adobe Animate is a lot more for that style.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's not impossible to do both, but the point that I'm trying to get at isn't necessarily like, there are different types of tools. Being a jack of all trades, the saying that people cut off is master of trades. Jack of all trades is jack of all trades isn't better than one.
Yeah.
Right? But the full statement is, I believe, if I'm right, it's jack of all trades, better than none.
Fun fact, actually, I had to hear that word constantly when we were doing a clip thing about a farmer who was talking about how he was a jack of all trades. So I'd say you're correct.
Yeah. Here it is. The statement usually people put out is jack of all trades, master of none. And usually I would attribute that to like if you're like a D&D player, you usually each one of those classes are a specialized skill.
Yeah.
Right? but the whole phrase is jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than master of one.
That is a much better one.
Yes.
I like that.
So basically what it means is it is much better to learn a bunch of different skills in your skill set than
just solely focus on one.
Yeah, like I've done voice acting. I've done voice directing. I've made these opportunities for myself because I didn't know where to go. And
yeah.
And while I can't put a lot of those on my resume, actually I put only one of them, and that's the fact that I was a voice director, I was a writer, and or that I am a voice actor, that I am a writer, and that I do write scripts for several stories and several types of stories. But the problem is when you do porn,
yeah,
it does limit.
I'm not
it does.
That can of worms.
Yeah, it does limit your options, unfortunately, because because as soon as they hear that, that's why a lot of like famous voice actors who did hentai, they have their names changed or they're not even credited. Like, for example, Professor Oak was in one. The original Professor Oak. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Fun fact.
Yeah.
When we get to the next two games of Danganronpa, they had to get a lot of obscure voice actors.
Yeah.
Some
I love that.
Voice actors, of course, have done porn.
Yeah.
Or hentai.
But yeah, like a lot of, but I made those opportunities for myself, and you've made those opportunities for yourself and done a lot of this other shit. So, the fact that they're telling you, hey, focus on school for a little bit, that is a really huge compliment. So I don't doubt having that in is so good, and I think that that's so great. I think I do think that there are a lot of like layers to both art and voice acting. There's a lot of overlap, but it's not quite all the same.
True.
And I still think that I have a lot of things that I gotta work out.
We all do.
But hey, if you ever need somebody for that, hit me up.
Yeah. No, I just sent you. So, I sent you another link. That link is because to transfer to the big boy college that I'm in right now, I had to make a portfolio of all the stuff I made while I was in the baby boy college in high school. So I had to show them all the stuff I did there. So that's just if you want to check that out.
Always. I like seeing your work.
There is one more thing I will say that Karina was completely wrong about in her teaching. It's not bad. Don't feel bad for crediting yourself for a bridge series. As a lot of big voice actors of today started out small and even did a bridge series during like their early days. For example, Christopher Guerrero, who voices Ainzul Gong, voiced Dr. Gero in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Amber Lee Connors, who voices Brandish and a bunch of other characters from Fairy Tail and other stuff. Voiced Android 18 in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Just don't feel bad for doing abridged content. Just don't like over bloat it. You can credit yourself for doing it, but just don't overblow it as like one of your biggest roles of all time, because it's still abridged. But never say that your abridged work means nothing. That's what I've learned. But I did start like questioning a bit of my teachers' methods when I saw that a lot of them were kind of false, like that I just mentioned.
Yeah.
And after Karina's whole drama from the Genshin situation, I just
Yeah. I think that it's good to question your teachers. Like, at least when I was in school, I was taught to question everything, even from when I was in school. Like, have those questions, have those answers. If you don't have the answers, like, look it up yourself. And it's hard, you know. It's hard to kind of get into any field when it comes to that. I feel like, despite the fact that I've worked really hard, I don't think I'm gonna be like Studio Mappa at all. I don't know how to. I don't have I don't have an art agent, which apparently is a thing.
Really?
Yeah, having an agent for your art, that is absolutely a thing, and it's not just in fine arts. Let me see. This is better. I like the little graphic you got in behind you.
Wait, on the portfolio or the?
Yeah, the
normal one?
portfolio. No, well, no, I meant the background in general.
Oh well, it's the same background.
No, but it's animated. The other one wasn't.
Well, no, on the home page, it's not animated because of how small it is, and because like the
That's what she
animated
said.
side of it, it's a slow animation, and my bio kind of covers it. But it's like, the whole thing's animated. It took forever to actually get that to work, but the one thing my teacher did say was just make the whole your website in Wix. It'll save so much time, and that I did agree with.
Oh yeah. I found lesbians.
We love that. Where?
Lesbians!
Where are the lesbians? We love them.
Here are the lesbians. They're Furrytopia lesbians.
Is it one of those situations where it's either like a complete fan thing or some like an actual canon relationship?
No, it's a
Or just like
fanon. It's
like
fanon.
like a oh.
I wish it was. I wish it wasn't, because they actually had really good chemistry.
But they were just roommates. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
I'm really excited lately after the Glitch Direct. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, where we're seeing like fuck, whatchamacallit.
It's time for the beach episode.
Yeah, the beach episode.
That's fucking amazing. I predicted that they would do that. Well, actually, no. I think both I and Michael Kovac both predicted that it was gonna happen because he asked, and a lot of people asked too, if we could get an extra episode of Amazing Digital Circus past what Goose had written. It would be a beach episode, and we got that. We didn't even need to ask.
For every industry, even hard to find products, and we have same-day pickup and
But
next-day delivery.
a Murder Drones music video is cool. That'll get the people to shut up about a season 2, which honestly is just getting annoying. I love Murder Drones, but Liam Vickers said it was a one season and done situation. He had no other plans.
Right.
The people can suck it up.
I'm pretty excited for Lackadaisy.
Oh yeah, I need to check the pilot out for that.
I actually got into
I'm
an
glad it's
argument
joining the
yesterday
Glitch
with
fan.
Moth about it.
Nice.
Like because he was saying how he wasn't really a big fan of the sketchier style that they were going for the animation.
Yeah, you get that.
But I'm over here going like, I kind of love it though. It's kind of awesome.
But we're getting the beach episode. Gaslight District's being worked on for a full series. I do like that they're focusing on finishing their current series rather than completely trying to spread themselves too thin with all these different series at once.
Yeah,
That's important.
It's definitely
I
a
really
struggle because you're thinking, oh, I can totally do this. This isn't that big a deal, and then you realize, oh shit.
People are really hoping that one day in the vast future, Glitch will reach the same height as actual big studios. Which at this rate, they probably will. Because again, Digital Circus on Netflix, Murder Drones on Amazon Prime, and yeah, indie animation is like making its way to bigger platforms, spreading itself like to more audiences without losing any creative control. And that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Knights of Guinevere and Gaslight District have been greenlit for actual seasons, so that's great. And yeah, Lackadaisy is also getting its start through Glitch, which based on their experience with Glitch X a while back, which is like their sort of I'd say live stream plus interaction session, either about news or about just funny shit. It was kind of showing how like they were definitely gonna at least have Lackadaisy collaborate or join the company eventually. I don't think that'll be the case for Vivzy Pop because she's become too big for them to join up.
Yeah,
it seems that she's spearheading her own place, which is fine.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So, I know this might be controversial for some people, but after conversing with Spirit yesterday, as I wanted some more information about the whole thing, Vivzy Pop is not doing anything wrong and she's totally fine. 90% of the stuff is just Twitter accusation bullshit.
Right.
As is most cases for people in her field, and for most creatives in general. Is either old rumors, debunked accusations, or petty bullshit. And the only time she's ever really done something somewhat untoward was just saying, hey, fuck you, when everyone was constantly bringing up the script bullshit in like this one specific dub of The Amazing Digital Circus. Mostly because I'm not trying to speak for her or anything, but I guess she would probably be pissed because they were both mocking her script, and there's a time where you poke the bear enough, it will bite your fucking hand off. And she was totally in the right to at least snap off at least once through all this bullshit of people shitting on her writing style.
Right.
Even though her writing style is more realistic than anyone who's ever had any social interaction will ever know. As I've been walking around work, I've been walking around campus, I've been walking around the frickin' world, and people talk like her cartoons. So her swearing's not over-exaggerated. It's just real. Like, I've met enough people in just work alone, in a family-friendly grocery store, to know people will just throw that out without any reason at all. So it's not unrealistic, it's not excessive, it's just real. Because people will throw out random slurs and swear words to be over dramatic. So she's fine.
I don't really have an opinion at this point. I think that there are some things that she's already talked about. Like, it's old shit, right? But like, there are some people that remember that old shit or were involved in that old shit. In fact, I have a friend who was involved in that old shit who's still mad about it.
It's fine.
And yeah, that is fine. That's their prerogative.
Exactly. I also just see. This is the last time I'll interrupt you. I'm sorry. But
as you mansplain me,
I also just see like
I'm
a
kidding.
lot of the stuff is also just very opinionated and less like factually based on like a lot of the things that people are mad at her about is more just opinion and not against anything actually that she's actually done wrong.
Right.
So it's really just an opinionated hate at this point, which is just not a hate I can get behind. Anywho, go on. I will shut up.
Anyway, yeah, for some people it is old shit. For another friend I have, it's not old shit. It's something very recent. Like there are some times where she'll like be in support of somebody bashing on a video that somebody made, and then that gives credence for the fans to be like, oh, let's bomb this person and doing their thing.
But she doesn't have any control over the sway of some of these
No,
fuckers. Like,
but she.
Jesus, like
Okay, here's the thing. Shush.
Users are crazy.
Okay. For a quick second, just let me finish. I understand that as creators, we have no sway over what happens outside of that community, right? Dana Terrace is a very big example of that. She made one statement to kind of make it clear about her vision of what that looks like, and that caused a lot of backlash. You're right. Okay? Backlash. I said backlash.
Exactly, backlash.
I'm gonna smack you.
You probably for business cards, but did you print everything?
But the thing is, though, that it still goes both ways in that as creators, we have to be kind of more self-aware that we have any sway over anybody. Like, approving of something bad happening is enough for other people to go like, oh, because somebody I idolize it says that's okay, I can go do this bad shit. And that's kind of hard because, you know, we're people. We are people. And I had to turn off the music. We're people, and that's going to affect what we post, what we do, what we say. And that's always kind of a big thing. Like, it's always kind of like, oh, because this person said that means I can do that, right? It's like you remember the raid that happened, the Capitol building.
Yeah.
And Trump basically said, "Hey, just raid the damn building at this date, at this time." And they did do that. That was a significant amount of people. And then afterwards, he's like, well, I don't have sway over the people. What they do, I didn't hold a gun to their head when they did that. And it's the same for a lot of celebrities and a lot of internet personalities. There's a lot of parasocialism that happens. And so we kind of have to be careful as creatives when we say certain things.
I will say,
mm-hmm.
You're speaking of the Capitol riot. I do remember there was only one moment where I found that funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I talked in my Bob Belcher impression from Bob's Burgers.
Uh-huh.
Because a voice actor from the show was there. I was like, holy shit, Lynn, Jimmy Pesto's at the Capitol riot. Because the voice actor was there, and he was like he's caught on footage.
Yeah.
And then he got recast. Fucking hilarious.
No, yeah, it is very funny, like retrospect wise, but that's still kind of an example of like how creatives there's a give and take between the audience and the creative. The creative has to understand that they're on a certain level now, and that kind of comes with a certain level of responsibility. The audience still has to kind of balance out, going like, okay, it's time for me to act like a sane human being. Same with being parents. Same with being an audience member, an enjoyer of anything. There's a balance and a give and take, which is why, even though I'm like, Vizzy Pop doesn't have any sway over her audience, she knows she does. In some ways, she knows she does. But the problem but the problem isn't that. It's the problem she doesn't necessarily do a whole lot to prevent it. It's a lot of like reactive stuff. And I think that is a critique I'll have of her. Outside of that, I do think a lot of the stuff that about her has been debunked or is just really old shit that people are allowed to still be mad about. And in that case, just not watch her content.
Exactly.
That's all you need. That's all you need to do. You just don't have to watch her stuff. Or at the very least, keep in mind that that stuff happened in the past. It's not like the creator of 12 Forever.
Hey, Crimson.
Yeah.
I have a gift for you.
You have a gift?
Reach your goal.
What?
Hacha!
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why the fuck? How the fuck? Why? How? Huh? What? Why? Huh? Huh?
Hacha.
Okay!
You're spazzing out so much that your thing is cutting out. I can't even hear you 'cause you're just going crazy. Calm down. I can't even hear you.
Why?
I'll have to replay the stream to hear what you sounded like.
Is it cutting
But
out
there.
that bad? Hold on. Let me...
Yeah, it was cutting out that bad, but there you go. Goal
Okay.
achieved.
How the fuck? When the fuck? How the fuck?
Because you're able to put in a specific number. I saw you had a specific number. I saw I had the money. I said, fuck it.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Yee.
Hugs.
Yee.
Yay!
But you have your bits.
I have bits. Now I have to put down a new goal for that. A new goal for... do I put new goal for cheers or new goal for bits?
Oh.
What's the difference?
Oh. I just gave you over 1,000 bits. $10.
It's true. Okay, thank you.
And I still have 188 left over for some reason.
All right.
5,000. Okay.
I feel like 5,000 is good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. No problem, kid.
I'm gonna give you hugs
Skateboard
now.
trick. Okay.
Hugs. Now I gotta put the music on now.
Here's a celebration. Cha-cha.
Yay! Little floating crimsons!
Yeah. I am now the biggest boy.
You know what? Yeah, you deserve it. There you go. Whoa.
But with that, I'm gonna bounce.
Alright,
eat
go
some
bounce.
lunch, and then watch this questionable anime I was recommended called Nakaimo.
Nakaimo.
Apparently it's just something about like a secret I don't know. So far I watched the first episode. It's about this guy who learns he has a sister, and he learns that his father had an affair, and he's now taking over his father's company because his father's dead. I don't know.
You know, there is another anime that's been coming up recently.
What?
Oh god. It's only recently come out, and the designs are really cool. Hold on. Okay, here we go. It's called Gachai Kuta.
Shy.
So it's spelled like gotcha, but with their I instead of an I in front of the A, and then Kuta.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Oh, okay, I see. Art style looks cool.
I will say lots of trigger warnings.
Okay. I don't get triggered that much though.
Still,
I'm a very chill guy.
I just want to make sure that you're good.
As the people will know, and I will exaggerate for the sake of needing to pull up a certain image, because Google takes forever to load. I am a relatively chill guy, as you can see. That's right, I did a dead meme. Cry about it.
Can I boop his face?
Well, yeah, I mean, look at that nose.
Boop! I booped the
Honey,
snoot!
have a good stream. I'll
Bye.
see you later tonight to start Sonic.
Yay!
Later.
Bye! I hear a voice.
I just realized I forgot to add like more details to the commission that I meant to do last night.
Nah, that's cool. I forgot to look it over last night. I'm not gonna lie.
That's alright.
So hello, guess what?
Hmm.
We met Bitskull.
Who is?
It means monies.
Oh, nice.
We got monies.
Nice. From who? Or like from what?
It is from Bork. It was from Bit. It was for Bits, and he apparently had $20.
Nice.
Yay!
need.
Money.
Excuse me.
Chat's pretty dead today, but we're still having fun.
Yeah, absolutely. It's also a pretty like rainy day here.
Oh, is it?
Well, it's going to be.
Are
It's
you
already kinda
gonna have to
overcast.
walk in the rain?
I think like when I go to work, I might be able to make it just before it starts raining. But
Okay.
When I leave, I'll probably have to like go through that. So like I'll just bring my umbrella and like coat or whatever.
Right. I'm gonna make this. It's a very basic background. I'm not putting like a whole lot of detail in it, if any. I'm also like going off of memory of like what a gym looks like.
I mean, there's plenty of like, there's just a lot of influencers who like film themselves at the gym, so you could probably like recreate it that way.
Yeah, that's kind of where my memory is at right now. I don't plan on making this like a full-on piece because I didn't plan on it. I didn't even plan on it going for this long. But this is day 11 of OC Tober, and that is draw your OC with a friend's OC. And in this case, I technically already did do that with the shipping one. The shipping animation I did, if you remember.
I think so. Yeah, that was like the animation what you tried to do, right?
Yeah, to make it loop. Which honestly, I think that the loop came out really well. It isn't quite finished, obviously, but I put it in the. I think I put it in the art section I put it in the whips. But it's just because I put it out just because like I've been working on trying to perfect that, you know? I feel like my loops weren't super exact even with the hair flowing thing. I felt like it was still a little jagged. But I do think I'm getting better, which I'm really happy about. In this today, though, I'm doing a different friend's animation, different friend's project, which is Cinesenshi. And I am having her do yoga with my yoga instructor hyena character.
Rather convenient that you had one.
Yeah, I did. I do have. Yeah, she's not like a. She's not like a character that I use very often, if ever. I think that it was just for that month or so that I was doing like, oh, this is what people think I would be as like, as a furry. I mean, I already do have a fursona, but like, what do other people kind of see me as? Which I thought was interesting, and it kind of came up with like some interesting results, I would say.
And like one of them was hyena.
Yeah, one of them was hyena.
Probably because of your big dick.
Yes, my entirely huge, ginormous cock.
We have fun.
We have fun here.
If I say The Simpsons, like, way to go, Homer. The best line you could come up with, and no one was around to hear it.
My ginormous cock. But yeah, there are a lot of gym influencers that I just kind of sit there sometimes. I look at them and like, how do you afford the gym membership? Like,
now that you mention it,
right?
it's like you get like, I mean, like they probably have other jobs.
Right. Like, obviously, they probably do have other jobs, but like when you're a gym influencer specifically, and that is your job.
Yeah, like when that is your job, I feel like.
Do you like get that off
it's
of
such
like
a-
your tax?
Yeah, I really don't know. Well, like, depends on, like, I guess how much money they make. I don't know. Yeah, I guess, like, that's something to look into is, like, the analytics of, like, how much money you actually get. Like, from, I guess, Twitch. Not Twitch, I mean, like, from TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok, Instagram. I know that they have like a creators fund, which you can easily get out of like that for like, and for like literally no reason too. Like they'll have like I don't know how their system works when going like, oh, this is who gets to be in the creators fund, this is who doesn't get to be in the creators fund.
If I had to guess, maybe it's like a certain amount of views and also like views per like video.
Yeah.
Like you only get funds as long as you can like keep the hits going.
Yeah. The hips going.
I said hits.
No, I know,
yeah,
I know, but it still kind of works. I assume they also have other jobs as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, like that's what I meant.
Well, I don't mean like if it's related to their job as an influencer, they probably have like workout packages or something. Let's see here. I think I'm gonna stick with her having this red, but I think I might break it apart a bit more. Because if you notice here, she does have like a very primary color red outfit. But I think I might break it up a bit.
You should probably have like different you probably have different like types of outfits.
Yeah, she definitely would. I think I gave her like this red on red yoga outfit, and then like I guess this is post workout where she's like all bloodied and shit.
What's she doing during the workout that makes
Well,
her
she's
bloody?
well, my idea for her when I was making her at the time was that she was a yoga instructor biker. So like she's got like the sweetest little personality in the world. Like she's just like the sweetest person ever. But she's also the type of person who gets into bar fights every other week. But then we'll still wake up at 4 a.m. going like, well, it's time for my juice.
The I kind of the other idea, the other thing I can think of is like she could be like a boxer.
Oh, I could see boxer.
Like like after the like after hours sort of thing.
Yeah. Like I think that
Helps with like the athleticism and stuff.
Oh yeah. Or maybe she's an MMA fighter.
Or MMA, yeah.
Yeah. Like my major thing was at the time I was really stuck on what to do with her. I was just like, well, I've never seen a yoga instructor that's a hyena. That just seems like such an odd thing to be. Why not? And then I was like, I still don't know what this is. And I was like, biker. And I was like, okay, there's something's coming up. And I kind of gave up on it because I really couldn't think of much. But like sometimes you need to go through like a character again just to be like, hey, there's still potential here. I do remember when making this world, I was like, oh, maybe they all these OCs live in like the same place.
But yeah, like I mean that's always a fun idea to like have them all like sort of like interact.
Yeah, like maybe they're all like in the same small sleepy town, and their existence is like, oh, you know, we all kind of just live our own lives, and this is kind of what we do. But there are all these secrets.
I think yesterday we talked about who was it? We talked about like Markiplier's wedding and stuff.
Yeah.
I think, but also, I think like something I meant to mention, but like not that I didn't get a chance to was apparently Jacksepticeye has like white hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like, first of all, like I never really like watch. Like I never really watched like Jacksepticeye all that like at all.
Right.
I mean, it's been a while since I actually watched Markiplier either, but like I didn't realize like Jacksepticeye actually just had white hair, like apparently for his entire life.
I think he dyed it for a while, and then he decided, yeah, fuck it. Me and Joe usually watch Jacksepticeye when it comes to like doing our dates, but the problem is that most of the time when we watch him, he likes to do the whole thing, right?
Yeah, the whole game.
The whole game in one sitting, which is really nice. But the problem is that, you know, that those videos take like a while and they're really long, and sometimes and Mark usually is able to be like, okay, let's do this, and we'll do it for like a whole ass week, or like upload it like every day for like 2 months.
Yeah, like he seems to like portion it out for like at least for like regular releases.
Yeah, which is nothing. There's nothing bad about it. It's one of those things where like we like Jacksepticeye's way of doing it, where it's like, oh, you're able to get through the money, kind of trim off some of the meat, whereas sometimes the editing for Markiplier, it can be kind of, it can drag at times.
Yeah, it's the yeah, it just seems like goes through the whole thing. Like, never mind. I have no idea where I was going with it.
No, that's cool. It's cool. Like, take your time. Your train left the station a little before you.
It must be the weather.
Yeah, I do like when the weather is kind of like, I think it depends on. I was just talking to my boss about this a few days ago. Um, I love when it's like raining outside, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but
like I do as well.
But the problem is whenever you're wanting it to rain outside and you walk, like you predominantly walk,
Yeah.
that's when I don't like the rain. I'm like, ah, fuck.
But yeah, like that's also me.
Right? Because
like, I like rain when I'm inside.
Yeah, exactly. When you're inside and it's raining, you're fine. It's like great. But then when you're outside and it's raining, it sucks.
Like it's it never seems to like rain. The thing that's been happening in Massachusetts is there's like a period of time when like it was only raining on the weekend, which I guess is what's happening now. And it's like and like the thing is, weekend is also when I work.
Right.
So I have to like walk to and fro. I actually got like for my Halloween costume, I got like a rain poncho.
Running a small business,
and it works reasonably well. I might actually bring it tonight. But yeah, like I definitely didn't want to like. No, I definitely don't want to walk in the rain, but like it doesn't stop me either.
Yeah. Diane Keaton died.
Oh yeah, like she's I think I knew her most as like Michael's girlfriend from The Godfather.
I know her for a lot of things. She's usually like the mom character all the time. I think I'm trying to think about her biography, her filmography right now. I think for me, I normally remember her as playing mom characters, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the usual place you see her.
Like a lot of TV shows, right?
Oh yeah, there's a few TV shows. She was also she was the mom in Finding Dory.
I did not see that.
It's worth watching once. The First Wives Club, I think, is probably where I remember her face the most.
Yeah, I think I've only ever seen her in The Godfather.
She's been in a lot.
Too. But yeah, like I understand she absolutely. But I don't think I've seen anything that she was in. Or at least I don't remember.
She was in Something's Gotta Give.
Have not seen that either.
She was in The Book Club.
I don't think I've seen that.
Morning Glory?
No.
The Other Sister?
No.
Father of the Bride?
No.
Good Godfather 3?
Actually, no. I'm not. But I've been discouraged.
But also why? It's where that infamous line they pull. Just when I think I've gotten out, they always pull me back in.
I think I was out. They pull me back in.
You know that actor is now in Criminal Minds. Hi, Idea Maker.
Al Pacino.
Yeah, or no, not Al Pacino. At least I don't think it's Al Pacino.
Are you talking about like the actual person who actually did the quote, or the guy in or the guy in The Sopranos who keeps quoting it?
No. He was in The Godfather. It's not Al Pacino.
No. I mean like. No, I mean like. So Michael, who I think, who is Al Pacino, I believe.
He's oh god, he's in Criminal Minds.
I'm pretty sure. Well, because because
Joe
like
Joe Monte Joe Mente I can't pronounce this man's last name. Joe Mantegna.
Joe Montagna.
Yeah. He was in The Godfather.
Yeah, he's very much. He was in the Criminal Minds for quite a while, I think.
Yeah, he's still in
but
it.
I don't think but he's not the one who said the line. I don't think.
Yeah, he is. Hold on.
So we have to let this up.
Sir. I swear to God, it was the same actor for a while. Like, I swear I saw him say the line. Or maybe he quoted it?
Actually, I don't think he was,
Oh my God, he wasn't. What the fuck? I swear to God.
No, it was Al Pacino who said it in Godfather 3.
Fuck. It is still the only... Oh no, he was in Godfather 3. He was Joey Zaza.
Yeah, but he wasn't like...
He's not the one who said the line,
guessing.
but he's in that movie.
Yeah, that's where you saw him.
I'm like in my head going like, I'm not going fucking crazy. He was in The Godfather.
No, you're not going crazy. You're just wrong.
I'm just wrong.
I feel like a lot of problems with our world is just people like thinking they're going crazy, but they're actually just wrong.
Yeah.
Stato's out. They pull me back in. Yeah, that's right. In The Sopranos, they specifically say Al Pacino.
And steps, limping unequally, and grumbling voice, pass round the corner, and are heard no more.
Apparently, like, Denver's hosting, like, a 31-mile run where the racers have to constantly consume Taco Bell.
That sounds weird, but also gross.
Horrifying. It sounds horrifying.
And gross.
Because the thing is, like, Taco Bell, it's not guaranteed to give you, like, diarrhea. Like, it's a...
But it's an 80...
myth.
But it's an 80%
also,
chance.
I'd say, like, 60. Like, probably, like... I'd say like 50-50 depending on if you like eat other fast food all the time.
I think it's
like it's the fiber that gets you.
Yeah, and Taco Bell doesn't have a lot of fiber.
Well, it has beans.
It has beans.
More fiber than it has more fiber than like anything else that's being served in fast food.
Mm.
But also, that's not I'd say the issue. I mean, it's a huge part of the issue, and I think it would lead nothing good can come of it. But also, like, 31 miles and you have to eat Taco Bell, like I don't understand how anyone could do that. Like, I love Taco Bell as much as the next guy, but like that's just a lot of carbs.
I just don't like Taco Bell. It's stoner food. The only thing I like from Taco Bell is like the crunch wrap and the $1 taquitos.
See, like, the thing is, I don't eat anything from Taco Bell besides, like, just, normal bean burritos, because those are good.
Yeah, those are pretty decent. The thing is that I have a problem when they say it's Mexican food. It's not. It's stoner food.
Oh, it's Tex-Mex.
It's Tex-Mex and stoner food. That's all it is.
It's like, I have heard tell of a taco made entirely of Dorito. Find it at once we must.
I think that whenever I look up okay, I found the reference that I was trying to find. Whenever I think about like having Taco Bell, I think, wow, have I really gone this downhill that I'm this desperate for fast food?
It's like, don't ignore your cravings unless you know it's unhealthy for you.
Right. Listen to your body. Don't listen to Taco Bell. I don't know. Like, I've never. Like, I don't think Taco Bell is, like, the worst fast food. It is my least favorite.
Okay. I'll accept this.
I feel like that's a fair statement. I feel like that's not, like.
Yeah, sure.
Um.
I don't know any, like, fast food. Because, like, if you don't like fast food, you just don't go there. And I don't know any, like, fast food that I just don't like. The thing is, like, the thing with me is that, like, things, I've gotten to the point where, like, I don't hold as many, like, grudges on things as I used to. Like, if I don't like something, I just don't go to it, and I don't remember ever, like, going to it or having any desire to go to it.
That's fair.
Like, so it leads me to, like, I don't have any, like, you know, lists of things where, like, I just hate them, because, like, I just don't go to them enough at all.
Right.
So, like, how can I hate it? I don't go there.
How can I hate it when I don't have it? But there's a reason why I don't have it anymore.
But I don't remember that reason is the thing.
I feel like that's a fair statement.
But like, I guess, like, the psychology is there, like, the memory of, like, you know, being betrayed.
Being betrayed?
Yeah, sure.
Being betrayed. That's crazy. Love that. I think that I still have, like, certain places where I just don't go. I just don't go. And I still dislike the food. Like, I still remember disliking the food. But it's not like, oh, I will boycott this place. No, I just don't like it. I just don't like it.
Well, I will boycott it by myself because I don't like it.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be a me, myself, and I type situation. The whole boycott is me, and it's one signature over and over and over again.
Yeah, I really don't know any fast food place I really disliked. I guess it's besides Raising Cane's.
Yeah, I think Raising Cane's is bland.
Because I think we've talked about it before, like, a lot of times. Just, like, it's just a very mid chicken.
Right, it's juicy as hell, but that juiciness means nothing if you can't taste it.
Yeah. I think, like, maybe that's as close as I can get to, like, food that has, like, disappointed me enough to where, like, I just don't like the restaurant. Because, like, it was like, you know, my dad and I, we ate there, but, like, when we had, and, like, my brother seemed to like it for a while, but, like, you know, there was just nothing there, you know, for me. Like, I kind of, like, was a little disappointed. Like, I kept eating it and, like, expecting it to, like, wow me, and it didn't. Until I finished it.
Right, like, when you can say that you're better than KFC, or when you say that I'd rather have KFC than have this food right now, I'd rather have like the chicken fingers that McDonald's serve for a certain amount of time. Ooh,
and I did say that before too.
Oh,
like, I guess, like, I suppose they don't serve that anymore. Yeah.
Do they not serve that anymore? I thought they still did.
I don't know. I haven't been back in quite a while.
That's fair.
Probably for the best. I've heard it's gotten more expensive than it was before.
Yeah, I think that I think the problem with me in food is that I have a real nostalgia for certain foods. Like, even with Taco Bell, even though I don't eat it anymore, I still have fond memories of it generally. Like I remember in college, I went to the you know how there was that other campus, right? If you
like
remember,
in Palomar. Besides there's another, like, campus besides the campus we went to.
Yeah, there were two campuses. There was one. I'm trying not to, like, give away locations because they still live near those areas. But there was an area, like, up the train like where the main campus was, and then there were like 2 other satellite locations.
Well, if there was, I don't think I've ever been there.
Yeah, there was a satellite location, and I went to that one some days because it was closer, and I also the classes were only available there, which also sucked. But I remember very vividly that there was a Taco Bell like right next door to this college.
Oh.
It was like the only thing you could eat, because and like the same thing goes for like when I was in high school. When I was in high school, me and my friends, we'd all go to this Taco Bell that was like within walking distance, because it was a lot easier to get than to go on campus and wait for the shitty food that they didn't serve.
Yeah, when you weren't stealing my food.
Yeah, when I wasn't stealing your... Well, this was before I met you, so I wasn't stealing your food yet.
Right.
So there's no complaining of me stealing your food. That's how we became friends.
I withdraw the accusation.
How dare you accuse me? How dare you?
I withdrew it. That means it's not in the record anymore.
But I think a lot of it, the reason why I stole other people's food was because a lot of the time I think I was testing limits, and it was like a conversation starter in a weird way.
What a strategy.
Like I didn't know how to make friends outside of this, and somebody brought me in. And like because like when you're in a high school, you meet friends via like being in the same classes, so you could talk about the subject. And in college, you don't really get that as much. Like you can get that with like classmates, but outside of it, but you're usually just talking in class. You're not necessarily going out and doing like, oh, this is our assignment, and we can pair up, and you know nobody here because you're a grown-ass adult now.
I will say, I guess it worked. Let's see.
Food brings people together, man.
Especially other people's food.
Exactly. College is a whole different universe. Yes, it is.
Yeah. I will say, like, one of my favorite expressions is, like, drink your milkshake. You know, based on, like, the there will be blood, like, line.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, it's just very satisfying, because, like, it's so applicable, and, like, a lot of, like, I guess it's not so applicable, but, like, it lends itself to, like, scenarios where, like, one of the reasons, so, like, one of the RPGs I always dream of running but can never run is Traveler, and the reason, it's one of the first, like, RPG, it's the first sci-fi RPG to be, like, published and stuff, and I think among the first RPGs in general to be published. I think, like, it was Takumo, like Empires of the Petal Throne. I think technically, then like Dungeons and Dragons, and then or like Chainmail, and then it was Traveler in 1977. But like it never capitalized on it because it was like they never capitalized on it because like they just didn't want to be like Star Wars. Like they didn't want to do like the Star Wars like style of sci-fi,
right?
Or like add aliens or add like or add like Jedi, and like by the time they did add stuff, like they already made like the Star Wars like West End Games RPG, and like that game, to circle back to the thing, that game drank Traveler's milkshake. But it just like took all the oil it could have gotten and like took it right out from under their floor. I don't know. I really like that expression.
Yeah, no, it's a cool expression. I guess I never really heard it before.
Like you've heard like the line.
I've heard the line, probably.
It's like, I drink your milkshake.
Fuck are you talking about?
He's like, you have a milkshake, and I have a milkshake, and I have a straw. Here it is. My straw reaches across the room and proceeds to drink from your milkshake. I drink your milkshake.
Yeah, it sounds right to me.
I drink it up.
That sounds right to me. That sounds like not the Family Guy, but the SpongeBob. Like, is this your wallet?
That sounds right to me. It's on my wallet.
So this is your wallet. It's not my wallet, bitch.
Then take it.
Then take it, but it's not my wallet. It's like they didn't accommodate for the fact that he's an idiot.
I think they just expected him to just like not just to not beat him up. And it was so aggravated that he kept like beating him up even though like he was getting tickled. Like he just powered through it.
Right. Which, by the way, impressive.
It's like it tickles, but it's worth it.
So I think, let's see here. I will be ending stream early today. So like when you're about to leave, I'll probably leave. Because unfortunately I have a date. Well, not unfortunately, I lovingly have a date.
It's like my condolences.
My condolences. Yes, you have a relationship. It's always funny to like bring that up with people. Like in the wild, I'll be like, "Oh, my primary did this," or "My secondary did that," and then like I'll get the stare, right? Like it's, and I don't know how to describe it. It's
like your primary care doctor.
No, it'll be like
I know.
I know,
but that's what
that's the like they're thinking. They're going like, "Why are you saying primary and secondary? Like, what's?" Like usually the look is like if I just confess to cheating, like openly, very casually.
It's like, see my side hoe.
See, my side hoe is like the, or like it kind of feels like you know those moments of like when in like really old in really old sitcoms where they would have that very special episode with drugs, and they were like, "Oh, here's the marijuana."
The devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce, and then everybody, like the music stops, everybody kind of just looks at you, going like, "Oh, the fuck you."
It's like, Daryl, my sweet boy, what are you doing with the stickiest of the icky?
The stickiest of the icky. But it'll be stuff like that, right? But then there. I don't know if it's because I live in California or because I'm just not talking to my mom about it, or maybe if I'm not talking to like somebody. I shouldn't call out my mom specifically for that. She just doesn't understand, and I think that's fair for like a lot of people, that they just don't understand, because we're taught so often like, oh, by the way, this is the piece. This is Shire. I think her name is Shreya. Sherya. I should probably come up with a name that I can actually pronounce. But let's go with Shira. And this is Kirsten. She is a magical girl. For my friend Fenny Snake, she actually works with me with the RB Comics stuff. And we're trying to get her stuff out as soon as we can. It's just really fucking slow.
It's been a while since I worked with like that Halloween special thing.
Yeah.
It is still like one of the better videos I worked on.
Yeah, I think you had like quite a bit of fun, I feel like.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's actually trans, or not Fenny, but the character is trans. Feel I should be very clear about that. But she's kind of like the action hero one, and I don't imagine that she is very flexible. Imagine she's got like she does like a lot of like physical manual labor instead. But I thought this was a very cute one. This would be cute. Let's see here. Let's see here. So we have to do the next one, and the next one is
Space.
Alright, now I have to put one of my characters in space. It says specifically space AU, so I assume this means that if the character was an alien.
Not necessarily. They could just be in space.
They could just be in space. Let's see here. What would look good here? I'm trying to think like what character I have would be in space. I think I've basically used all my characters at this point, except for maybe like one or two D&D character I think I don't have.
I suppose like as much like okay, on the one hand I would really like to see like sort of space helmet, like half dome sort of thing.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, if you haven't done like a D&D character, you could draw them in Spelljammer.
Oh, you know what? I actually do have a D&D character, but I was thinking, like in my head now that we're bringing it up, I think I might make her like Treasure Planet Space Pirate.
Yeah, that's essentially what Spelljammer is.
Yeah.
Like, where like it is like where like the way they make it is like the way Spelljammer is. It's very much like Treasure Planet, where like I suppose like as you're drawing it, like I could sort of explain. It's where like the way Spelljammer works is like you have like a spellcaster like on like what's called a throne, and like the way they pilot like these like ships called Spelljammers, which are just like they could be anything from like a castle to like a normal like seafaring ship that was like converted. Is that like someone is in the Spelljammer and they pilot it using like their like magic, and it like goes through like the space, which is either like, which I guess like in current edition is just the astral plane, but like they can like travel like through it using that now. It's very like I could give pictures, but it could also be like in just space, and it often is.
Super Crimson Galaxy. Let's see.
You are Mr. Gay.
Mr. Gay.
Yeah, it's very much like Treasure Planet. Like you could like make very little like differences with it, and it would work.
Oh god. Back. Alright. So let's do Yilma, and I don't think I'm gonna go like super in depth and then watch the like 3 hours goes by and I finally finish. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm trying to think, because I'm, like, pirates are... Let's see here. I don't know. Pirate poses. I don't know what a pirate pose looks like.
Captain Morgan.
Like Captain Morgan. It's just like her on the... with the treasure chest going like, yeah. Alright, here's a decent reference, actually. Problem is that they have it all in one goddamn it. Okay, it's in the preview. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I could probably find like a different pose. Actually, hold on. I follow this one person. Poses. For poses. Let's just write poses. Oh, that's fun. My first pose came up. For the Sailor Jupiter thing. I don't know why this shows my stuff so often, but I guess I'm one of the few people that writes down poses. Or it's just because of me.
But it's quite a thing to like Google.
Something in that soft tone.
It's quite a thing to like I guess
madness.
Google your
Frenzy.
username and it
I'll not
shows
think
up.
upon it.
Right. I'm not even Googling my username.
like-
I'm using Twitter to like find poses. There's like a pose thing, like there's a channel I follow and I don't remember what their name is, but they have like poses that are really good as like art references. Let's see here. Let's see here. No. Ah, okay. Reference pictures. Okay. Figure drawing. Here we go. Okay, I don't love the way this thing is constructed and it's under paywall. Great. Okay, cool. But yeah, it is kind of weird when you're like, oh, this is... Oh, there's one pose here that I kind of like, and it would be really good for this character, but I'll keep that for later.
Or needs no finishing.
Hey, you know those moments where you're like, it's important to use references, right?
Yeah.
Right? Somebody just pointed out, like, oh, this is why it's important to use your reference. It's a horse with a very, very odd-looking face.
Oh my.
It's a very odd-looking face.
Was this like a reconstruction?
I don't think it is.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
It's so odd.
Oh, good God.
Oh, good Lord.
I think that's nice of Santiago. Man. While we're here, I guess, can we talk about, like, the strange, like, calves? Like, the strange... His body looks weird.
I didn't even see the calves. Hold on.
No, just look at the body, like, in general.
Oh, that is weird.
No, this is strange.
This is very odd.
I'm beginning to think this guy just didn't know what things look like.
To be fair, when you look at, have you ever looked at like medieval stuff? Like,
I mean, yeah,
like
I
medieval art, and they're like, oh, what does this look like? It's a fucking elephant, and they're like, oh, it's this
Like
monstrosity with like with giant teeth, and then they come up.
Like
Sorry, go ahead.
the vanishing point, the vanishing point wasn't invented yet.
It's not even like, well, to be fair, I don't think it's really that's like ever invented. I think it's like, it's discovered. It's kind of like math.
Pretty much, yeah. Like no one had like it hadn't been like popularized yet.
Right.
And also, I guess like this might have been before. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess I don't know when this was made. Because like I don't know if Leonardo da Vinci did his like anatomy stuff.
Right. I'm not sure. This is just like wild. And I'm trying to find this goddamn website, or not the website, the fucking place that I keep looking at for like my references, and I can't find it. And I'm like, no, where are you? I follow you. Are you still there?
Are you still there?
It's me, Fiona.
If there's any poses, I guess like some of these look like could be something. Really small resolution. I should find a bigger one.
No, I don't want my lewd references. That's something else entirely. I can't show that on screen.
Everything is just so small these days.
Oh, I'm sorry that you feel that way.
I see thumbnails.
No, not cute dog videos. This is how you know how I waste my time. When you look at all your likes, and you're like, where are all my art references? It's just gonna be a lot of me trying to find a damn pose. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna get started drawing. Adventure Time, horse. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. I'll just go with this pose that I found. It's not very piratey, but it works like narratively, if that makes sense.
Remember, it has to be in space.
Well, I understand that. That's really the only prompt here, that it has to be in space.
No, I'll be right back.
Okay. I think it kind of fits this character though, the song that's playing. This looks like a cute reference for a couple at any theme, really. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of why I picked it.
It looks like a romance novel.
It,
Fitting for like a space like pirate.
It's a space pirate romance novel. It's like one of those Pulp Fiction ones with the really
those,
cheesy covers.
One of those bodice rippers.
Mm-hmm.
I can't describe our passage down. It was altogether too full of fun to be written on one sheet. Suffice it to say, we laughed and sang and joked.
I'll be right back again.
Okay.
'Twas when we were young.
So it's like maybe like one. No, I don't think it would work. I was gonna say like maybe the guy could have like some sort of like steampunk space helmet, but I think it's a little like late in the process.
I would say like in this particular case, there are characters. These are D&D characters, so this is part of her backstory. Yeah. And the thing is that he's a noble. She's considered a privateer. She's really a pirate.
Yeah. Well, like privateers are pirates.
They are. They're just pirates with a paycheck.
Yeah.
But the thing is that she gets under people's skins like really easily.
Yeah.
I regret giving her this much hair. But also I don't.
Probably have to expand the canvas.
I don't necessarily need to. I could just do this.
I'll just make them smaller.
I didn't even make them smaller. I just moved them slightly to the right. See, that's really all you need to do. Hell, I could have the galaxy kind of like in her hair.
I say like maybe not in her hair, but like you definitely need like a nebula of sorts in the background.
Oh yeah, that'd be like the easiest thing to do.
Okay, so there's Space AU, and then there's Sci-Fi AU.
Yeah. Like, you would think that those would be synonymous, right?
I would. I suppose this is like this was a good call.
Yeah.
To like make it specifically like Spelljammer or like not necessarily sci-fi, but definitely like space.
Yeah. It's pirates in space.
Space pirates.
Space pirates. You can never go wrong with space pirates.
One of the things I remember seeing like a while ago was like the movie adaptation of like Space Pirate Captain Harlock.
Yeah.
The CGI one.
Oh yeah, I
that
forgot
one-
that existed.
It was like I feel it was pretty good, and also like it had like really good like animation, just like really well detailed. I think like one of the problems though is because it was like so intricate and detailed, and also because it wasn't 3D, like the lip syncing couldn't be like affected in any way.
Hmm.
So like it was always like off. Because like just words just didn't just can't sync up the same way.
Like you can kind of get away with that with some other
with
one.
like maybe like with like 2D animation maybe. But like the other thing is that like the thing that was most noteworthy I feel was that like it had this thing where like it had several like points in the movie where like that could have been like where something ended. Like it felt like it was supposed to be a TV show where like every time like the action like peaked and then stopped with like sometimes there'd be like a long look at like one character to another to like and then the ship would fly away. Like it feels like that would have been like the end of like one episode, and then when they find like this like and then when they find Earth, that would have been the end of the other episode.
Right.
But like it really seemed kind of obvious there was like something going on there, and I guess they made it into a movie instead, like a compilation. It's like watching Return of the King, and like it seems like it would end like at this moment, or it would end at that moment, but it sort of keeps going. Except here, like it's very clearly supposed to be like for something else. That's what I sort of got from it, though.
Right. Apparently a sequel for Treasure Planet was in the works at the time.
Did we need one though?
To be honest, I don't think that they needed one. Like
I don't think the original Treasure Island had like a sequel, did it?
Actually, this is a good question. Hold on.
That's the thing with like companies, they don't consider like if a thing should end or not, and when they do decide something, yes, it has several sequels. Oh, it did. Well, that'd been interesting.
Look at it going like, yeah, no, it did. It's like sometimes these companies, I'm like, no, it had several sequels. It had like, actually, how many sequels did it have? It had prequels.
Interesting.
Let's hear. How many?
The other thing I was going to mention is that sometimes something's like desperately something needs a sequel and they don't give it one.
Right. Okay. Sorry about that. My stack of dishes just fell. Nothing broke. Let's see. But yeah, it has. I would say these are more like adaptations or like sequels. They're not actually written by the original.
Oh.
Okay, so the original writer wrote these in, or at least they were published in 1883.
Mm-hmm.
The sequels that came from these literarily, the soonest was a prequel from 1924, a sequel in 1935, and I think that would be about the length of which he would probably have seen them. I think that the author himself, hold on, did the author himself have an opinion of some of these? Like, oh, the original the original title wasn't even Treasure Island.
What was the original title?
The original title was The Sea Cook, a story for boys by Captain George North.
Not a bad name. Definitely not as iconic.
Yeah, it's definitely snappier.
Well, like I don't know, like the Sea Cook is kind of like, it's a nice name. It's kind of like evocative, and that's kind of what it's about.
Yeah, I mean, technically.
Well, like not. I mean, like that's like where the main like conflict is in.
Right.
No, but like it's all in pursuance of this treasure island.
Yeah, it's like trying to, but it's like Revenge of the, or not Revenge of the Sith. It's like a Phantom Menace, right? Where it's like named after a character, and that character is relevant for like the first part of the film, and that's about it.
I'd say like, well, the Phantom Menace is just like the Sith, like that's sort of what it's referring to, like the grasp of like the Sith, this Phantom Menace.
But actually, there are a lot of people that theorize, right, that the Phantom Menace was supposed to be Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, a lot of people think that. It makes them feel better.
It makes them feel better that Jar Jar Binks exists.
Yeah. Like, what if he had a point? And to which I say he did have a point. His point was being a useful idiot, so that lets Palpatine take power.
I think the major reason why the one thing that's like really weird though, like I don't know why they would put this in, but like for some reason Jar Jar is like lip syncing with Jar Jar Binks is lip syncing with
Like Palpatine?
with no, not with Palpatine, with oh fuck, what's her name? Padme. Yeah. For a few conversations, there's like a conversation that they're having, and Jar Jar is not even in the conversation, but he's lip syncing with her perfectly.
I didn't realize the Darth Jar Jar thing was 10 years old.
It's very funny though, isn't it?
It's I feel like people are taking it a little seriously these days. I don't know. Like it's one of the things that just sort of like runs away on itself. Or like it's or like it was kind of funny, but then people are like, no, this is actually what happened. Because I don't know, they don't get the joke or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that with like a lot of things. Huh. Well, my colonist has a thing where like Jesus Christ. Okay, I have to get rid of this. One of my colonists has like a gene that makes them so repulsive that anyone who like talks to them just like vomits.
Damn. All right.
I think it's a stupid trait. I hate it so much. Because like it's a part of like this species called like the fungoids, where it's just like this expanded like species in RimWorld it's a mod, but like for some ungodly reason, like they wanted to portray that they were like physically repulsive to look at and like kind of like personally revolting. But like the way they did that was that they made them so repulsive that anyone who like socially interacts with them starts vomiting. And I think it's just the most silly thing to have ever been done by what is otherwise like a really like, you know, sensible like modding like group or whatever. Because keep in mind, RimWorld is a game where like you can walk over like rotting corpses that you had like personally killed, and maybe you'll get sick from like, you know, the stink or whatever, but otherwise you're fine. Whereas this like mushroom race apparently is so disgusting that you vomit just by looking at them. And I'm like, come on, man, that's ridiculous.
Then you meet some of
Like,
those people in real life. You're not. Huh?
but that's the thing, like, but that's the thing, like once again, rotting corpse. Walk over, don't feel a thing, except maybe like, there's a rotting corpse. But no, like you talk to like this random mushroom person, and you're like, disgusting. Sorry for the viewers.
I'm sorry, viewers. We're rejecting you of your vomiting fetish.
That's not not what I meant. I hope I didn't mean that way.
All right. I've got to shut it down for today. So.
Okay.
Let's see what we got here.
I didn't mean to call anyone out.
Call anyone out. This here. Let's see here. Who do we have to raid? Who do we have to raid? I'm sorry that I have to cut this short. But I'm also trying to fill in the time because we're so close to 3 hours.
Yeah. Also it is day, I guess.
Yes.
I guess it's night. I guess it would be night for him.
It is date night for him. It's date day for me.
It's my day of days.
Today of all days, of all times, of all things.
That's it. I'll leave you to it. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Let's see who we got to raid. I don't really know who would be like a good raid right now. Please do interrupt, LMAO. Oh, hold on, let me just... Huh? What is it? Ooh, okay, Sambi Art. Okay, let's see. Sambi Art is, in fact, on. And it looks like they are working on a little piece themselves. All right, let's do it. Sambi Art, please be nice, kind, and just kind of cause a little chaos, all right? See you guys. And now take my all 2 viewers. Yay!